Testing. It's been a hot minute since I've made a video, if you couldn't tell. I low-key kind of forget how to do this. Am I all dapper looking? I've never... Excuse the mess in the background. I move across the country in like 2 weeks, and I couldn't be bothered to clean up before I have to tear everything down like next week. Yeah, that was a lie. I kind of have been moved away for like a month. So that footage is pretty old. I'm busy. Hi, even further in the future out of here. I forgot to ask you guys to like and subscribe. I kind of lost like a couple hundred subscribers because I've been gone for like 7 months. But anyways, please like and subscribe. Thank you. So you get messy Otta today. But Temu, they have a great track reputation on this channel, don't they? They keep giving me money. I don't know why they keep giving me money. I think they think I'm saying good stuff about them. I don't think they speak English. Because if they did, they probably would have sent like the Chinese FBI after me to kill me. I don't know. But you know, I'm a college student. I work full time. I don't have very much money. So when they offer me free stuff, no matter what it is, you bet I'm gonna say yes. And that's what they did today. They sent me a package. And do y'all want to guess what's in that package if I haven't already given it away? Okay, it's very hard to get out. It's in a plastic bag. Look at it. It's trapped. Get it out of there. It's a fursuit head. From Temu? It doesn't look half bad, honestly. Compared to the listing, now, while I did get this for free, and while Temu does give me free money, this is not sponsored. I don't have to say anything good. But let's get this little creature out of the bag. How graceful. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. I'm looking over at my iPad right now. It's showing the camera feed. Look at it. It's supposed to be a cat, I think. Oh, it's like, it's really fluffy. Its eyebrows are too fluffy. Bark, bark. You know, it doesn't look like half bad. I don't know. Let's see. Let me inspect it through Quinn's mouth. You know. I really don't like its mouth. Look at its mouth. It's all like funky looking. Oh. It's got a little neck fluff. Hold on. Let me act like I'm holding it on a person. Let me see. Look, I'm a furry who's probably 12 and just got scammed out of their parents' hard-earned money. There's like seams. They almost looked... I don't know if it's like bad sewing machine ship, but it almost looks handmade, which is kind of sad if you ask me. You know, someone had to make this. And they're not like the fursuit makers who charge like $7,000 for a head. They made this for pennies. This is too depressing. Honk, don't put that in. Speaking of, I have been gone so long, and I wouldn't have been back if I hadn't hired an editor. Everyone say hi to my editor. Their name is Honk. And I'm so honest, I gave them a fursuit for this. They are not getting monetary compensation. But they're happily doing it. Say hi, Honk. I'll show some like close-ups of like the inside of it. Hi, also future me again. I kind of left that mask in Ohio. So just imagine some close-ups, please. But it like, it's not, there's just a lot of gunk on the inside. It's very gunky. Yeah, there's not a lot going on the inside. It's just like a piece of plastic, if you can't see. It's a piece of plastic with eye mesh. Yeah, it's one of those, I don't really know the style of it. They're called Kig masks, Kigu masks. I have no idea. I'm not as well versed as I should be. A kimono Kigu mask or something. So it uses like a piece of plastic and then like a strap. It's not like a foam base or 3D printed base or anything like that. It's just like a Party City mask with fur thrown on it. In which, before I throw some opinions out, let me put it on. Oh my god, it smells so bad in this. It smells so bad. It actually smells so bad. It smells so bad. What the fuck is this? You can see my balaclava. You're not meant to like wear balaclavas in these things to like... I don't even know what balaclavas do. I just wear one because they tell me to. As you can tell, it's not really made for an adult face. Albeit, I'm a very small adult. I'm like 5'6". But it's kind of too small for my face. It like doesn't really fit my chin all that much. Let me look at myself on the monitor. Oh my god, the ears are a little... The ears need work. Hold on, if you couldn't tell, I like jerry-rigged my recordings. I'm looking at an iPad right now. This is supposed to be a kitty. It's got really big ears, but they're kind of floppy. It doesn't really look like a kitty all that much. Albeit, kimonos have like such a weird, in a good way, style where you can kind of just make them look like anything with the right ears. Let me test my hypothesis. Yeah. I'm a puppy now. Look at me, I'm a puppy. Woof. But like I said, I have quite the small head when it comes to fursuits, but this is like, it's not going under my chin. I'm going back to kitty mode. I'm gonna wear this. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this. You know, I can't say like the build quality is garbage, the plastic. You know, I'm actually gonna go like to town on this thing. I got it for free. It's like, ow, I shouldn't. It accumulates moisture when you talk into it, like that. It accumulates moisture. I like the fur. I can't say it's really high quality fur, obviously. The amount of fur for this head and like high quality, like per yard, would probably be about like half of the head cost, maybe even more alone. I don't know. The vision is pretty good. I will not lie. Whatever material this is, I can see through it pretty well. Like, I can look at myself on the iPad. I can read text, and I have horrible vision. Not in any of those fursuits. I still have lined up on the couch over there. I can't read anything whenever I'm recording videos. This is actually quite nice. And while this is obviously on the cheaper side of heads, it's pre-made, and it's mass-produced, so, like, you get this head, but so can, like, 1,000 other 12-year-olds on TikTok, so it's not like you're getting any originality, any individuality with this. With suiting being a very expensive hobby, $70 may seem quite steep for a plastic mask. And to an extent it really is. But honestly, if you're not like a handy type, and you don't really want to dig your feet in like the handyman route and building a suit, 3D printing a base, furring it, then stuff like this is, to my knowledge, really your only bet besides those dino masks. And people will throw left, right, the morality of these masks, but at the end of the day, you can't stop people from buying them, which is how companies like Temu thrive, off of selling people's information. And while I'm not going to get all social, economical, and political, because to be honest, I don't know the first thing about that, all I do know is you can't stop little kids from buying these masks. And you shouldn't make little kids feel bad for buying these masks. So while this isn't the most optimal way to get yourself into suiting, it's definitely a way. And that's why I can't really rate this. Because obviously, if you were to put me in front of this, I have several suits. If you were to give me this, I would obviously say, no thanks. But there's people who are new, and they've never tried a suit on in their life. And they really want to try something like this. But they don't have the money to just go, oh, I'm going to spend like $500 on a Mercari pre-made or something, just to dip their feet in. Quality-wise, obviously it's a Chinese mask. It doesn't feel like it's going to snap on you. It's held on by an elastic strap in the back. That's probably the weak point. But like I said earlier, it lacks individuality and it lacks originality. And to me, that's what makes the fandom the fandom. Everybody's different. You can pick a different species, different colors. Everyone's different. Everyone's different in their own respect. And when you buy something like this, it just eliminates that. It takes the fun out of that. Like me, I love making sonas out of all the, like, species no one would really think about. Otters. Quinn is a sable. Have you ever heard of a sable? And now stop lying to me. And while I wouldn't necessarily say that's a deal breaker, you can always make alterations to the mask. I'm sure the glue on this isn't very good. And there's a lot of people in the fandom who are afraid to dip their feet into DIY. I was, and I still am. I made that Otta head over there, the new unreleased one. It might stay unreleased. I don't quite know how I feel about it yet. I'm by no means good with my hands. That's why I make videos. I don't do art. I don't do any of that. And I feel like that would be the perfect demographic for stuff like this. These, and those dino mask things that were popular 4 years ago. I don't know if those still exist, but those were a thing. So with Temu having a track record of disappointing me in the past, I can't say I'm all too disappointed with this. It's definitely not my thing, but I can see how it could be up many people's alleys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing, so this might be a gift to one of my friends or something. One of my friends without a suit or something who really wants to try it out. Preferably with a smaller head than mine, which is seldom seen. With that being said, I think that's gonna be all for today. I'm sure all 5 Otta fans are glad I'm back. Like I said earlier, I'm moving across the country in 2 weeks, so I don't know if this video is just a one-off thing. I really do want to try to get back into this. I'm on winter break. Last semester killed me. So it's fun to make videos again. Anyways, like and subscribe. And yeah, okay, bye-bye.